Good morning, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle and this is my Woolly Wumpkins channel. Today I'm in my shop in Porth, which I share with my daughter, who is Lauren of Lewis Art, Lewiiisart. She does the artwork. This is my other daughter, Cassie, who's probably going to just scoot across so you can say hi. So Cassie helps as well with the day-to-day stuff. So I thought I'd show you today. Today is going to be our first craft and coffee afternoon, open to the public. We've had several test classes, or sessions I should say, and they've been fun. They've been really fun. So I'm a bit nervous, but more excited than nervous at who may turn up today. So if you're coming, if you're planning to come, can't wait to see you. If you're not planning to come but you're local, why not come? You might enjoy it. Bring some knitting, bring some crochet, bring some sewing. So today, as you know, I'm building up to Wonderwool, which is in April. I'm going to put this down. I'm holding a big bag of wool, it's too heavy. Yes, so dyeing has begun in earnest. I'm a bit limited with my dye time because obviously I have to be at the shop and there's no dyeing facilities in the shop. So I can only do it one day a week at the moment. That's going to have to change as I get closer to Wonderwool, but for now, one day a week is managing to produce enough to make me feel like I'm not drowning. I mean, I've got 15 weeks left, so it's gonna be okay. So do you want to see what I've dyed this week? Let's have the bend down and get it. Well, first of all, I'll show you. I don't know if I can lift it. Here we go. We've got this big bag full of yarn for your delectation. I'm going to move something so that... No, it's not going to work. I'll have to just keep bending down. Right then. So, first up... Oh dear, it's caught on something. Come on. There we are. Excuse me. So first up, we have dyed our antique rose colourway onto our giant 250 gram hanks. So let's get them all up so you can see them. Bit of green there. And what this colourway is based on, most of you will know by now that my husband is a marine fish tank fanatic. We visited many of the big aquariums around Britain and he actually has most of the specialist fish that they have in, and he, it's not bragging, it's the truth, gotta give him credit, he knows more about the species that he looks after than they do there. So why am I saying that? Right, because something that he helped me to appreciate about our sea life is that without just one type of algae, there would be no sea life. Without the sea life, there would be no flying life. Without the flying life, the list goes on. Life would just come to an abrupt halt quite quickly. So the type of algae, I thought, right, let's have a look. Let's see what colour it is. Let's see if it inspires me. I know my days. I was glad I looked because the type of algae, so I'm looking around, as you know, this is a shop and we are open to the public, so lots of people passing. I'm constantly thinking, are they coming in? The algae is called coralline algae, and if you do a little Google search of coralline algae, because I'm at the shop I can't do all my fancy editing, but coralline algae used to be called the antique rose of the sea, and when you look at fully established coralline algae colonies, you'll see all of these amazing colours all blending together to make the most beautiful backdrop to the marine life. Now I've told you this, hopefully next time you watch David Attenborough and he's doing his Below the Seas, documentaries, because he's done some fantastic ones where there's been really good coralline algae in the background. So yeah, so that's where the colours come from. That's where the name comes from. And then as for the wool, the inspiration as to what you're going to make, that comes from you. I've done my part, now it's over to you. So that's that. So that's going to be out in the shop today. Next, you'll see the sea theme going on here. I've got my Mermaid's Tears. Sometimes I call it Mermaid's Tears Fall. Originally the name was the Mermaid's Tears Fall on the Welsh Slate, but it was a bit too long. Didn't fit on my labels. But the effect we were going for is the Welsh Slate with the lovely mermaid on top, with the glistening green and turquoisey tealy coloured scales, and how tears, when they drop onto slate, it makes that bit of slate a bit darker. So that's what I was picturing, a mermaid, and she wasn't sad. She was looking at the sunset or the sunrise and just thinking about how beautiful the earth is without humans messing it up. And that's where this colourway has come from. Now this is absolutely delicious when it's knit up. I don't have anything to show you because every time I make something in this colourway, it sells. So here's your opportunity to make something in the most delicious colourway. Beautiful. So this one, as well as the antique rose, is on all of the bases, most of the bases that I do. So DK weight, Aran weight, sock weight. And it can be custom ordered, as can all my colourways. So that will be in the shop today. It won't be on the website for a little while because when I'm doing my Wonderwool Wales prep, I can't do everything. So often, if it's not on my website, but you know that I make it, please message me or phone me to custom order it, because I will dye it. It will be available for you. I just don't have time to keep everything, as I'm the only person who actually runs the woolly side of things. I just don't have the time to do it all efficiently, really. And as you know, having the shop, doing the lessons, all of that, we're hoping to build up enough of a revenue so that we can hire someone to do all the admin side for us. But that hasn't happened yet. I mean, we're on our way there. So all your best wishes would be great, because you just watching this video really helps. I noticed I'm over 3,000 subscribers now, which is awesome. Thank you so much to each and every single one of you. My son is a YouTuber. He's quite a successful one, and he over the years has given me some tips, and he laughs because I don't take him up on the tips, because I don't know, you get a little bit of imposter syndrome. You think, oh, why would anybody want to actually listen to me or follow my tutorials? But in the last year, as you know, I've been doing it. I've just been making the videos, putting them out, and you're responding, so thank you so much for that. And I'm also making some revenue from that. So all of these revenues that we're trying to build up, we're ploughing it all back into the business. So every time you watch my video, every minute that you watch it, you're helping me to improve my business. So thank you very much. It is really helpful. So let's get on with the next bit of yarn. Oh, these are our smaller skeins now. So these are either 100 grams or 50 grams. We've got, everybody loves a bit of pink, unless you don't. Some people hate pink, but most people like it. So this is called Pinkleberry. This is pink. And I would love to know what a pink berry tastes like, but I've never seen an actual pink berry, so I saw it in my mind's eye and I produced it. There we go. So that's on a merino nylon base. Here we have the antique rose of the sea that I told you about with the big skeins, and we've got them on merino nylon. And this particular batch is a little bit muted, but it's the same as, if you look at my past videos, I did a Stephen West's knit along called Shawlography, and I used this in that. Oh, so lovely knitted up. It's lovely, 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 lovely. Yes, every one of my skeins, by the way, comes with a squish from me. You may not like that, but you know, wool is antimicrobial, so nothing nasty from me is gonna transfer to the wool, and if it does, it'll be gone soon. So here we have the Pinkleberry on a double knit superwash merino. These are 50 gram skeins, and we have, this is a new one. My little grandson put in his first custom knit order. He wanted a Kutch Me Close cowl, and he wanted it, Nanny, I want light green, I want bright green and dark green. So he chose these, and he loves it. He wears his cowl, and if you look on my Instagram or my Facebook or my Ravelry account, then you can see the finished cowl and how that yarn knits up. Now I've got another greens, but this is much more, it's got much more yellow hue to it. This is called Green Diamonds, and this is so vibrant. I'm going to get the other one to show you, because this is lovely on its own, but then when you see this next to it, you can see that this one, it has the yellowy tones, whereas this one has the just the pale green tones. But we're going into the yellow spectrum more with this. So Green Diamonds, gorgeous colourway, absolutely beautiful. I do have it in, I'll grab it in there, 100 grams soft weight. Here we go. Put my bag there. Right. And the light's not too good today, it's very dark outside. But this is a really vibrant colourway as well. If I come closer, maybe it'll pick it up better. Beautiful. Oh, upside down. There you go. What should we show you next? Oh, this is. Oh, where are we going? Just hit the tripod. This is a colourway called Enter the Furnace. Always popular. Really gorgeous colours. Literally reminding me of, my dad used to be a steel worker, and we'd go and pick him up when he was working there as children, young children. I would often, you could see the furnace from outside quite a distance, so there was no risk of any damage. But these are the colours. They'd open the blast doors and you'd see all these rich colours coming out. So that's why I called that Enter the Furnace, because it reminded me of picking up my daddy when I was a little bop. Okay, I think we should have more than one of these. Let's have a look. Yes, there we go. So here we have Antique Rose of the Sea on double knit merino. So beautiful colours. I don't like the light. I'm so sorry, the light's not very good. But when I'm in a dye room, the light is bad, but it's much better than here. It's almost like the shop has a hood. I don't know if you can see that black there. It's almost like it's a visor keeping the light out, which it has its good points, but it also has its bad points. So, I know I've got, there we go. So this is another stunning colourway, absolutely beautiful. I love blues, and when blues and greys come together, just it's lovely. So this is called Picnic at Port Eynon, and it's based on the cliff rocks and the sea colours as they come up. I just love it. I love the area. I love the colours that it makes me think of, and I'm sure you'll love knitting with this as well. So soft. Right then, anything else to show? I've got another one. I've shown this before, but not on this base. This is called Sunken Treasures, and it's rich teals and woody colours and slate colours. And it just reminded me of, like the Spanish galleons, and they've sunk to the bottom of the ocean, and their treasure chests open up. And yeah, I've got a vivid imagination, as you can see. I used to read a lot of books when I was little. There we go. So that is another gorgeous one. And I think there might be one more. Oh, no, there's a couple more. This is a firm favourite with people. People just love it. They keep coming back for it. It's a good staple. It's called Deep Water. More water themes. I told you I'm just basically marine life based. Well, it's really, I suppose, it's the wonders of nature, because it does it so well, and I just mimic it. Love it. So yes, Deep Water, which is blues and greys, and we use Deep Water in our collaboration with Ammonite Yarns. They have a skirt pattern, which I cannot remember what it's called. Something to do with waves. I'll put it in the description below. Is it to do with waves? I think so. Now, oh, here we have a firmly based in nature one, wizened oak. And that's just because I had a lovely piece of wood in my house and I copied the colours of it. And the shade, it was on the shelf, and it was casting some shadows. So we've gone for greys, browns, beautiful. I've shown you these before, these two. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've shown them before, but I'll show them again because they are really nice. I'll show you something else again as well. Autumnal oranges, because, well, I never used to like orange, but I'm getting quite a taste for it. Do you like it? Let me know in the comments. Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments. So this has got oranges of all different depths of shade, and it knits up really nicely. And then this last one is called Hedgehog's Playground. And this is because it reminded me of a pile of leaves that a friend had rigged up, and the next time I went to visit them, the pile of leaves was still there, but there were hedgehogs playing in it. So that's where that one got the inspiration from. And I'm going to show you. Do you remember what this pattern's called, love? It's Lizzie's one. I'm going to put the link for this down in the description as well, because this is, it's a pattern by Liz Maguire, Elizabeth Maguire, we call her Liz, lovely Liz. It's to do with, I know it's to do with the skyline of cities in America. Oh, it's just my brain. Can't remember, I was only talking to Liz about it last night. Anyway, so that is her pattern with my Mountain Blues and Hedgehog's Playground. Isn't it lovely? Okay, so that's enough, I think, of my banter for the day. You've heard enough. I've got to go upstairs now. Well, I've got to put this away in the shop, or on display I should say, and then I've got to pop upstairs to get it ready for our craft and coffee afternoon, which is in less than an hour. Woo-hoo. I hope people turn up. I'll let you know. So if you haven't already, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon with my next installment. So anything you'd like me to talk about, to show you in the shop, or to go into more depth with the dyeing processes, the knitting techniques, the crochet techniques, any tutorials that you would like me to put together, can't promise I will. Time allowing, I'll try. But let me know. All your suggestions are food for thought. So until next time, bye for now. Happy crafting.